Hi, welcome to Paleo Greenbird. This is Greenbird, and today's video is going to be a video on navigation. About an hour and a half ago today, it was snowing, and whenever I find myself in an adverse situation, whether it be snow, new terrain, new locations, whatever it is, I try and frame it into a survival type of atmosphere and say, you know, how would I be able to keep myself safe in this situation? So, because I had just recently done a video on direction, finding north and south, that's what popped into my head. And I realized that, geez, it's snowing, it's overcast, I can't see the sun. How would I find myself out of a situation? How would I find my north and south, or my east and west, or you know, any of that? So it occurred to me, you know, what are the elements that I can use to my advantage? And knowing that in my area, I'm in the northeast, the wind almost always blows east. Sometimes it varies a little bit, but it always wants to blow east. So I thought, how could I find a basic way of determining which way is east, knowing that the wind always blows east? So that's what we're going to do in this video, and let's start that right now. So I thought to myself, okay, it's snowing. I know the wind generally tends to blow east, so how can I use the current elements and the current situation to my advantage? And it occurred to me, well, maybe I could look in the trees and see where the snow stuck to the trees. That would give me a general indication that that's a eastward direction. And I thought to myself, let's go ahead and get the iPhone out and get the compass and see how accurate it really is. So that's what we're going to do. So let's look for some trees. So here we got a couple of trees. I don't know if you can see this. Let me zoom back. Oh wow, I was way zoomed in, wasn't I? So you can see, hopefully, yep. So you can see there's snow on this side of the trees. Several of them. So this is a good example. But let's just make sure maybe there's snow on all of them. You never know. So let's look at this side of those same trees. And you'll see no snow. No snow at all. So that's pretty interesting. Here's another tree over here. No snow, but if we come around to the other side of it, you'll see there's snow. Hopefully the camera does pick this up, coming all the way up. Let's zoom in and see if that helps. Just little remnants of snow, but it's only on that one side. Oh, there's a good one back there too. Look at that one. Snow all up that side. It's my neighbor's house, so I'm not going to go over there, but I'm willing to bet that if I was to go over there and look at the other side of that tree, it would be very similar to the other sides of these trees, where there's nothing there. No snow, but you can see as we walk around, here we are back to the front of those trees, and there's snow left. That's from when the wind was blowing. It was blowing the snow. So let's see how close we are. That should be east, based upon the weather patterns where I live. I know that the wind almost always blows east. If it doesn't blow east, it's because there's something interfering with it. Break out the trusty command compass. So here's the snow pattern right there, straight ahead. I'm going to put my compass down, follow the camera all the way down. Oops, moving into frame. And you can't really see it, can you, because of the shadows. So let's go right up to the tree, right up where the snow is, right against the tree. Look how close that is to east. That's crazy. In fact, if I follow the pattern of the snow even a little bit more, it's almost dead on. So let's zoom out so you can see that a little better. Okay, so there's the snow that I'm looking at. There's my compass. Not sure if that's picking that up or not, but you can see the big white arrow pointing north. So you can tell where east is, even if it's not showing up on there. Let's try another tree, see if it still works. Alright, so here's this tree. You can see side to side, find the thickest line where the wind's blowing. Let's follow that down to the compass. And that is almost spot on east. Hopefully you can see that, but if you can't, you can see the big white arrow to your left. That's pointing north. So really interesting. So in my area, this seems to work really, really well. But I want to find yet another tree away from these. Okay, so here we go. You can see with these trees here, there's no snow on this side, but as we walk around to this side, there's the snow line. Zoom out a little bit. Follows the tree all the way up. It's the only place on this tree where there's snow. So we know the wind was blowing here. So let's put the compass up right up to the middle of it. Look down. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. I really can't. Oh, there we go. I think I can tell that it's picking that up. So look at that. Almost dead on east. Southeast. Okay, so we're southeast. Which I bet if I analyze this tree a little bit more, I'll be able to see that it's actually coming from this direction. Which is still southeast. It's not direct east, but that gives me a pretty good bearing. So if I was to take maybe 4 or 5 of these trees, take a compass reading, or not take a compass reading, but take a reading as to what direction I think the snow is coming. Here's another one. I could give myself a really good indication of east. And also you have to take into consideration what other obstacles are in your area. You may have low spots or high spots or some sort of natural feature that's creating a windbreak or a wall of some sort, and that's going to redirect the wind a little bit. So this is not going to be a perfect reading, but it's going to be close enough to help get you where you need to go if you can't see the sun. So I hope you enjoyed this video, found it somewhat useful, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, share with your friends, and until next time, Paleo Greenbird signing out.